Have you ever wondered how to make authentic Trinidadian doubles or curry dal puri roti at home? Welcome to the vibrant world of Trinidadian cuisine, a smorgasbord of flavors that tells a tale of the island's diverse heritage. Today, we're going to delve into the history and cultural significance of two iconic dishes, Trinidadian doubles and curry dal puri roti. The Trinidadian doubles, a staple street food, is a delicious combination of curried chickpeas sandwiched between two pieces of fried dough known as bara. On the other hand, the curry dal puri roti is an exquisite flatbread filled with a seasoned split pea mixture, often served with a side of curry. These dishes aren't just food, they're a reflection of Trinidad's multicultural landscape, influenced by Indian, African, Creole, Amerindian, European, Chinese, and Middle Eastern cuisines. The result? A vibrant, delicious, and unique culinary tradition that has something for everyone. So, are you ready to discover the secrets of Trinidadian cuisine? To start with, we need to gather all the ingredients for making the doubles. First on our list is flour, a staple in any kitchen. We'll need it to make the tasty bara or bread. Alongside this, we'll need some yeast, turmeric, and a pinch of sugar to get that perfect golden color and slight sweetness. Next up, we need the ingredients for the filling, known as chana. This includes chickpeas, which will be the star of our filling, along with some garlic, onion, and a blend of spices like cumin, coriander, and curry powder to create that signature Caribbean flavor. We can't forget about the condiments. A combination of tamarind sauce, cucumber chutney, and hot pepper sauce will add depth and a kick to our doubles, and of course a little salt to balance out the flavors. Now that we have all our ingredients ready, we can start with the cooking process. The first step in making doubles is preparing the bara. Let's dive right in. The bara is the foundation of our doubles, acting as the fluffy pillow for our spiced chana filling. The process begins with combining flour, yeast, turmeric, sugar, and a pinch of salt in a large bowl. Gently mix these dry ingredients until they are well integrated. Next, you want to create a well in the center of your dry mixture. This is where you'll pour in your lukewarm water. The warmth of the water is crucial as it helps to activate the yeast, creating that light and airy texture we're aiming for in our bara. Pour in the water gradually, mixing continuously until a soft, sticky dough forms. Once that's done, it's time to let our dough rest. Cover the bowl with a damp cloth and let it sit undisturbed for about 2 hours. This resting period is essential for the yeast to work its magic, allowing the dough to rise and double in size. After the dough has rested, it's time to shape our bara. Dust your hands and a clean countertop with flour. Take a small portion of the dough, about the size of a golf ball, and flatten it into a thin, round disc. Repeat this process until all your dough is shaped into bara. Now comes the fun part, frying. Heat a generous amount of oil in a deep pan. You'll know it's ready when a small piece of dough sizzles and floats to the top. Gently slide in your bara, one at a time, and fry until golden brown on both sides. It's important to keep the oil at a consistent medium heat so the bara cooks evenly and doesn't burn. Once fried, remove the bara with a slotted spoon and let them drain on paper towels. With our bara ready, it's time to prepare the chana. The chana, or curried chickpeas, is what gives our doubles their hearty and flavorful heart. Start by heating oil in a pot, then add finely chopped onions, minced garlic, and grated ginger. Sauté these until they're fragrant and golden. Next, add your spices. A blend of turmeric, cumin, coriander, and garam masala will give your chana that distinctive Trinidadian flavor. Stir the spices into the onion mixture, allowing them to toast slightly and release their aromatic oils. Now, add your soaked and drained chickpeas into the pot, stirring well to ensure they're coated with the flavorful spice mix. Pour in enough water to cover the chickpeas, bring the mixture to a boil, then reduce the heat and let it simmer until the chickpeas are tender. This might take about 40 minutes, but it's worth the wait. Towards the end of the cooking process, add salt to taste, and if you like a bit of heat, a Scotch bonnet pepper. Finally, assemble your doubles. Place one bara on a plate, spoon generous amounts of chana on top, followed by another bara. Top it off with your favorite condiments, tamarind sauce, cucumber chutney, or spicy mango pickle. And there you have it, your homemade Trinidadian doubles. The perfect balance of fluffy bara, spiced chana, and tangy condiments. It's a flavor explosion in every bite. Enjoy your culinary journey to Trinidad and Tobago right at home. Now, let's move on to our next dish, the curried dal puri roti. To make this Trinidadian delicacy, we will need a variety of ingredients that come together to make a flavorful and hearty dish. Starting with the roti itself, we will need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, a dash of salt, a teaspoon of baking powder, and enough water to make a soft dough. For the dal filling, we will need 1 cup of split peas soaked overnight, along with a teaspoon each of turmeric, cumin, and garlic powder. Next, let's gather the ingredients for the curry. You'll need about a pound of chicken, a tablespoon of curry powder, a teaspoon of turmeric, and a dash of hot pepper sauce. Also, get some fresh thyme, a couple cloves of garlic, and a medium onion. Don't forget a cup of vegetable oil for frying and a cup of water for cooking the curry. With all our ingredients ready, we can now begin the cooking process. The first step in making curry dal puri roti is preparing the dal puri. Now imagine the aroma of a golden brown flatbread, its surface dusted with the fine, delicate texture of ground dal filling. That's what we're aiming for with our dal puri. Start by soaking 2 cups of split peas in water overnight. This will soften the peas, making them easier to grind. In the morning, drain the water and grind the peas in a food processor. We're looking for a fine consistency, akin to cornmeal. Add a teaspoon each of turmeric, cumin, and salt to the ground peas. Blend this mixture again until the spices are fully incorporated. Next, let's talk about the dough for the roti. Mix 4 cups of flour, a teaspoon of baking powder, and a pinch of salt in a large bowl. Gradually add water, kneading as you go, until you have a soft, pliable dough. Rest this dough under a damp cloth for about half an hour to let it relax. After the dough has rested, divide it into balls, about the size of a small apple. Flatten each ball and place a generous amount of the ground dal mixture in the center. Gather the edges of the dough, enclosing the dal mixture like a parcel. Pinch off the excess dough and flatten the ball with your palm. Roll out each ball into a thin roti. Now, let's move to the stove. Heat a tawa or a large non-stick pan over medium heat. Place a roti on the heated tawa. Cook until the surface bubbles up, then flip and cook the other side. The roti should have golden brown spots when it's done. Repeat with the rest of the rotis and set them aside. Now, onto the curry. The heart of any good curry is a well-made masala. In a blender, combine 4 cloves of garlic, a chunk of peeled ginger, 2 hot peppers, and a handful of fresh cilantro. Blitz this until you have a fine paste. Heat a large pot over medium heat and add 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil. When the oil is hot, add the masala paste. Sauté until it's fragrant. This is the point where your kitchen starts to smell like a Caribbean street food stall. Next, add a tablespoon each of turmeric, cumin, and coriander powder. Stir well, letting the spices cook out a bit. Now add 2 chopped onions and sauté until they're soft and translucent. It's time to introduce the star of the show, the chicken. Add about 2 pounds of boneless chicken pieces to the pot. Stir well, ensuring that every piece is coated with the masala. Once the chicken has browned, add 2 chopped tomatoes and a cup of water. Stir, cover the pot, and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. This is where the magic happens. The chicken cooks, absorbing all those wonderful flavors from the masala. After 20 minutes, uncover the pot. Stir in a cup of coconut milk for that creamy, rich texture. Let the curry simmer for another 10 minutes. Finally, season with salt to taste. Sprinkle some chopped cilantro for that pop of freshness. Stir well and remove the pot from the heat. To serve, place a roti on a plate. Spoon a generous amount of the curry onto the roti. Fold it over and there you have it, a delicious homemade curry dal puri roti. And voila! Your homemade Trinidadian curry dal puri roti is ready to be served. So, there you have it. We've journeyed through the vibrant world of Trinidadian cuisine, exploring the process of crafting 2 of its iconic dishes, the doubles and the curry dal puri roti. a culinary adventure that's as rich and varied as the culture from which these dishes originate. Let's start with the doubles. This street food staple is a delightful symphony of textures and flavors. The soft, fluffy bara bread forms a comforting base, while the chana, a fragrant chickpea curry, adds a layer of warmth and spice. The tamarind sauce, cucumber chutney, and the optional hot pepper sauce each add their own notes to this harmonious blend, creating a taste sensation that's nothing short of extraordinary. Each bite is a taste of Trinidad itself, vibrant, hearty, and full of life. Moving on to the curried dalpuri roti, this dish is a testament to the magic of Trinidadian home cooking. The roti is a work of art in itself, with its flaky layers encasing a filling of ground split peas, seasoned with cumin and garlic. This roti forms the perfect canvas for the curry, which is a flavorful melange of chicken, potatoes, and a medley of spices. The result is a meal that's deeply satisfying, bursting with flavor and rich in texture. It's a dish that invites you to slow down, savor each bite, and truly appreciate the artistry that goes into Trinidadian cooking. In making these dishes, we've not only prepared a feast for our taste buds, but also gained a deeper appreciation for Trinidadian cuisine. It's a cuisine that tells a story of a rich cultural heritage, of diverse influences coming together, and of a love for food that's deeply ingrained in the Trinidadian way of life. So go ahead, take what you've learned today and bring a taste of Trinidad into your kitchen. Whether it's the doubles for a quick snack or the curried dalpuri roti for a hearty meal, each dish is a celebration of flavor that's sure to impress. Now you can enjoy these delicious Trinidadian dishes right at home. Happy cooking!